Hello everyone, I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Yep. Last we left off, we did the boss fight against Sovereign. I don't even know I'm not even sure how to pronounce his name, but the rebel Sovereign, the rebel leader, basically. Yeah, the rebels revived him at the top of Zenwu Temple. But the resurrection did not go as planned. Yeah. Now we went through the altar gate. Well, the episode before last, we actually went through the first time, saw what the boss was. Got lucky enough to go through the first phase into the second phase where I did die, but it is the Rebel Sovereign. Let me give it I will attempt to pronounce his name. Sovereign's Dragon. Okay, it just says Sovereign. Never mind. I don't know. I don't quite remember. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce his name because I'm really bad at it, so it's just Sovereign. Yep. So last episode, we started off by doing his boss fight. And we pounced him. Yeah, we destroyed him. Did it with one try. I was expecting at least a few during the second phase anyway, but we did first try the first phase again. He's actually not that bad. Yeah, your dodging is kind of generous in its little iframe, so it's not too bad. If you get your timings right, you can dodge most of their attacks. Yeah, just kind of first phase. The first phase. One attempt to the first phase. Guys, the second phase. When he hops into the air, do like his little big arena-wide thunder attack thing. That's when I did summon. So I was kind of curious to see who would come. Wannabe Hero came, and the Zenwu Priestess also came. So they both showed up. So, yep. And with their help, it made the second phase, a lot easier. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So with their help, we beat down the Sovereign second phase, and then we beat him up first try, first attempt anyway, which was kind of surprising. I was expecting, a few attempts here, but we got lucky, I guess. So, yep, we beat him up, got his little items from him. Shrine appears in the center of the boss arena, enter the dream, found the priestess by the exit out of the arena. Apparently she got her revenge and was succumbing to her wounds. So, yep. And after that, went to the refugee camp here, turned in the, I think it was the turtle ingot that allowed us to buy the boss armor from the merchant. Yep. I think we also turned in, I think we did that before. No, we already did that. Yep. And then we went back to the arena, found the priestess was gone, so we have her robes, race, the rest of her armor set, as well as a half-eaten vitality pill. Yeah. So I guess she used it to either have enough strength to fight or to kind of have enough strength to recover. I don't know. Her body's not there, so I am assuming she's still alive somewhere, probably off. I'm assuming anyway, but I could be wrong. So I assume she's out in the world somewhere, gone for, at least for the story anyway. So we got her items, walked down the path, found Wannabe Hero, talked to him, gave some wine. And then I did something I did not intend to do. I talked with the storyteller because he was down there by a shrine with no statue in it. So I talked to him, just kind of, challenge fate, press forward, all that stuff. And that took us towards the end game. Yeah. Yeah, at that point, it was kind of like one of those, it's kind of like you burn the tree in Elden Ring. It's like one of those events that once it happens, you can't go back. It changes something, like it changes an area that you can no longer re-explore. So for this game, it caused warship's rise to become in ruin, so it progressed the events there. And I was not ready for that. That was not my intention. So I did go around, talk to everyone there. Got the first. I talked to everyone there. Pinwheel, Fang Yao, Wu Gang was up there, but he was, injured his legs, I guess. Merchant was there. Talked about how the refugee camp was no longer safe. And we also found Storyteller again. He asked us to put down the bow of Magnus. Gave us a spell for that. Found the missionary by the shrine in the area. Yep. And then after that, I went back into the boss arena, into Sovereign's arena, down the path through the cave, hoping it would just be a dead end, but it wasn't. It led to a wharf, a boat, which you could take to the Bai mansion. And at that point, I decided to cheat. Yeah, because we ended that episode there at the ferry, the dock, and between episodes, I cheated. Before each episode here, I upload a kind of like a save state to the cloud. Yeah, I disable auto syncing of save data, so I can create a save state in the cloud. So I re-downloaded the save state, which brought us back before the Sovereign boss fight. I redid that. I re-talked to Fang Yao, turned in the ingot to get the armor. Yep. And that's also did the priestess, talked to her, gather her robes. And that's it. That's all I did. Re-download the cloud save before we talked to the storyteller. And that's where we're at. Yeah, so I cheated. So you can call me a cheater. I don't care. I make use of save states, okay? But because I did not want to do that. There was other things I wanted to do, and it was one of those. I don't care. So I did that. Yep. And yep. I also redid the skills again, kind of rebalanced the skills between spears and longswords. So yep. Yeah, and that's all I did between episodes. Yep. Downloaded the stay safe from the cloud, did the boss fight, talked to some of these people, but did not talk to the storyteller. So he should still be at that little worship shrine past the arena. So yeah, that's where we're at. I know. But anyway. And for today, we are going to go into the woods. Yep. We're going to take on the wooded area outside of the temple here. Yeah, because on our way into the temple, there was the rebel camp, and there was an exit out into the woods, which brought us to this little shortcut door over there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take that door, and we're going to go into the woods. There's also another entrance, I assume, to a different part of the woods back that way, where the White Elder was last seen. Yeah, he was hunting down a prey, and he asked us to help him out and to put him down if he ever got caught up in the illusions. So yeah, so that's the plan. Take care of this wooded section. Depending on where that goes, we'll then go to the other wood section. Maybe find the elder and his prey. So yeah, so that's the plan. And yeah, I have this Cloud Piercer +7. Got some combat benedictions put in. I got the Lashing Whip +7. Got a bit more combat disciplines in there. I think I have the Cloud Piercer on standby. Yeah, not the Cloud Piercer. Cloud Frost's Edge. Yeah, our little sword counter get up. On standby in case we need it. So, armor is the same as we did last time. I just have the visuals changed out to the Sovereign set. His armor, his gauntlets, and his greaves. I actually kind of like how it looks. This little, well, besides the topless nature of it, but anyway, I don't look at that. I look at this, particularly this side. You can see like burning inside the rib cage, this, you know, corrupted kind of, you know, I'm not quite sure what the word is. Necrotic type tissue, I don't know. The purple with the spikes, that looks really cool. I also like the gauntlets on her hand there, the little claws and all that. And on the back we have, I'm guessing that's the tiger face. The tiger he was attached to is right there. Yeah, just like that. It's really cool. Yeah, so we just have the visuals. Armor set's the same from last time. Yep. I think I got my spells. Yeah, I need to do my spells real quick. Although I don't have a lot of magic or feathering, so these things won't do a lot. I need a range of some sort. That. We'll do that, and then we'll do that, and then we'll try this. Alright. Alright. Are we ready? Let's just get this show on the road. To the forest. Yep. I haven't undone my madness, so it's still there. So if we die, we'll have to take on our inner demon. Oh. Hold on, I forgot to do something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I forgot to disable notifications, so now we should be good. Yeah, this should lead us to the forested area, yeah, beyond the rebel camp. I thought I saw a movement down there. Yeah, the only reason I'm doing this is because I'm curious about what the story is going to be all about. There's a ladder here? This goes into the refugee camp, okay. Yeah, because I think we enter the camp over there. I think. I don't know. I think that was just a ladder leading back to the camp. So we'll just ignore it for now and go through to the woods. To the woods. All right. Because on the way up here, we were fighting a. Yeah, the light's back. Yeah, we came up here when we first entered the camp. Mount Zenwu. Not Mount Zenwu. I think there was a particularly strong enemy right over here. Yeah. There was a corrupted enemy here. So we took care of him. I think this enemy was the one that dropped the parasitic head. So. Could also kind of get a look into the forested area. Yep. Alright, let's just go. Let's just go. So that way will lead to the rebel camp. We actually found Buglio first, like right around here. And I'll be back to the camp. This should lead us into the forest. Or at least a section of the forest, anyway. Alright. What do we see? Camellias, sure. Avian Marsh. That screams boss fight or tough enemy ahead kind of fight. So we're gonna ignore it for right now. Oh, hello. These are particularly advanced feathered enemies. Right, good to know. They're probably going to be very tough. What was that? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Come on, buddy.
I'll sever your head.
Oh, you can't come up here? Ow.
Defeat you. Defeat you, General. Take me.
Alright, so that was a drop down. It was a one-way drop. I don't know if I wanted to do that. Well, we can always go back, so... It's like rebels are fighting bird people. Do I want to go that way or want to go up? Let's go up. Little bird nests. Yep. All right. Kind of like the feathers on our arms when we have might. Oh. These like little clams, like little eggshells. Ooh, a spell. Plume Vortex. Yeah, I bought a bunch of benedictions from Wu Gang. Alright. Send forth a vortex that explodes, dealing damage while also sending enemies flying and causing great stagger. Can trigger Alakri if you're attacked while casting. Ancient spell lost within the woods that summons a potent vortex by brandishing one's wings. Created as a tribute to legendary avians of old, while the Taoist Zenu Temple acquired it by happenstance, they failed to resist its power. With this, one is said to be able to conjure mighty gales with a mere flap of their wings. Potent as it may be, it pales in comparison to the full force of the avian's ancient magic. Huh. Let's give it a try. Alright. There's a shrine over there, so I guess if we... All right. Yeah, we're on the other side of that little marsh. Yeah, that screams boss fight. We're gonna hold off for now. So we'll hold off for now. I just want to explore a bit more. Is that a drop down? Alright, we're gonna hit the shrine here, and then we're gonna go check out that little area. We'll head into that little arena. Avian dwelling. Offer blood. Cool. There's a lot of ways to go. Ooh. Now let's check out that open area. I want to confirm if it's a boss fight. I have a feeling it is. Alright, let's check you out. Are you what I think you are? Or are you just a tough enemy ahead kind of thing? Boss fight? My money's on boss fight. What about you? Alright. Let's see what happens.
The wheel of fate turns beyond our eyes. In this timeless illusion, where does our true path lie?
At last! You've come before me.
Bai Sorceress.
A mere mortal. Thinks to
Okay.
best me?
Alright. Yeah, she might be a challenge. I don't think thrust is the way to go. I think our longsword is probably the way to go. But the Bai Sorcerer. I knew that was a boss fight. That screamed boss fight to me. Alright. Let me change out the benediction here. Alright, so we can summon an allied. I think it's the man in whites. The white guy. Not the white guy. The elder in white. Where was it? Let's try that. Alright, so we can summon Elder in White. Yeah, we'll give this fight a go. Put the... I assume it's the Elder in White. We're going to find out. Actually, no, we'll stick with that. Okay. So, yeah, we'll do the boss fight. We didn't get very far in this episode so far. Alright. Alright, Avian Lady. Oh, I need my... Alright, Avian, let's go. We'll give it a little bit.
At last! You've come before me.
Oh, she has to slam down.
I shall cleanse all!
So her projectiles go through walls, but she doesn't.
I shall cleanse all.
Arc and shadow.
Oh, she has a weapon.
Be gone. A mere
Oh, that was a homing projectile. Okay.
thinks to best me.
Alright, she has a weapon. We should try our sword counter. Alright. Yeah, she's not gonna be. I don't think she's gonna be too hard. The hard part is just gonna be learning your timings. Alright. Let's see. And we're not fighting large enemies, so we're gonna be doing that. Alright. So she has a weapon, so let's see if we can deflect her. Well, let's hope with our deflects cause her to kind of break her combo. All right.
At last. You've
Oh.
come before me.
Okay, that was a kick. All right, so we can at least counter, but I don't think we can stop her. Okay. I don't think sword counter is the way to go. It might help, but I don't think it's going to do what I want it to do. Not to her, anyway. Okay. All right. Since I have my thrusts. All right, let's try to get these timings down. That's the name of the game for this fight. Just gotta get our timing down, figure out windows to attack, that kind of deal.
At last. You've come before me.
I lost track of her there.
A mere mortal thinks to best me.
Yeah, this one's probably gonna take all episode, but yeah, your little homing water projectiles, yay! No, this shouldn't be too hard. I just gotta slow down a bit, figure out the timings. Once I get those down, it shouldn't be too bad. All right. Oop, I wanted that. Oh well.
At last. You've come before me.
Oh, that comes out quicker.
Heaven's stars.
Yeah, okay.
Be gone!
didn't get it off.
Starfall! A
Ah.
mere mortal
Alright.
thinks to best me.
Okay. I think we're doing good. We're doing decent damage. I just gotta figure out opportunities. But I like how their unstoppable force knocked her over. That was very useful. We could probably use it to knock her out of things. The only issue is that it's pretty slow, so I don't know how well it's gonna be. I think I'll need more stamina for this fight. Alright. Again, we could summon the Elder in White. I'm gonna give it a few more attempts. I just gotta figure out when, though. That's the issue. Unless we knock her down with unstoppable force, then we could summon, but just gotta get her to
At last! You've come before me.
I think I'm starting to get it.
Starfall!
Oh, a two hit.
Be gone!
Ah,
Mere mortal
I dodged too soon.
thinks to best me.
Okay, I think she has a slow and a fast one of those. No, that wasn't that fast, but okay, that was actually a good attempt. I just gotta learn when she does her little back kick kind of thing. She kicks and does a back flip, so then it like follow it up with a three-piece. So gotta remember that. Yeah, and our unstoppable force only knocks her down when she's not doing an animation. If we can catch her between animations with that, then we can knock her down. At least that's what it looked like. Alright. Good to know.
At last! You've come before me. Be gone!
Oh. I think we got hit with one of the knocks.
Starfall!
Ah, too soon. There we go.
A winged mortal. Let us test thy worth.
Alright, it's just the Elder.
I shall cleanse all!
Alright, so it is the Elder. Okay.
Strike my
Ah.
spear.
Be gone!
Strike my spear.
Arc and shadow.
Starfall!
Immortal, strike my spear.
Ray.
That was a back off. So is she gonna be like immune at that point? Yeah, you can't get close. Oh,
Immortals guide my spirit.
oh, okay. Well, the elder died, but he did help. Okay. Okay. So it was the elder. That's what I was expecting that. Okay. But I think we can do it without him. We just gotta buckle down. And it doesn't help that we're also taking extra damage. So that's all right. Bow Sorcerer. I wonder what other elements should be weak to. Corruption, maybe?
At last! You've come before me. Be gone! Starfall! Dark and shadow. Starfall! A winged mortal. Let us test thy worth.
Wow, you really missed.
I shall cleanse all.
Ah,
Mere mortal
I dodged too soon.
thinks to best me.
Okay. Yeah, we can do this. We can definitely do this. Although it would help if she didn't overshoot her mark. Yeah, I think when we dodge backwards, like what I think it's a grab attack I think she's trying to do. Yeah, she hovers in the air and then she kind of glows for a second there and she kind of slams down. I dodge backwards thinking she'll land in front of us, but I think she overcorrects and lands behind us. So I think that's what's happening there. That was a good attempt. I think we're starting to get it. Use our solar leap to kind of close the distance.
At last! You've come before me. I shall cleanse all!
Alright, you gonna follow up?
Heaven's stars!
Ah, too soon.
Starfall! Be gone!
Ah,
Mere mortal
I keep
thinks to best me.
forgetting she does that slash follow up to that attack. That was on me. That's on me. That's probably gonna get us a few more times, but And I'm starting to get the hang of it. So hopefully not too much longer. Yeah, I definitely think Solar Leap definitely helps close the distance anyway. So, I should probably see if there's another skill like that for the long swords. I wonder if Slash is better against her than Thrust.
At last! You've come before me. Starfall! Be gone!
Oh, ow.
Starfall!
Ah,
Be gone!
that could have been bad. Yeah, her sword glows just before she starts. Ah.
A winged mortal. Let us test thy worth.
Ah.
Immortal.
I got caught by the
Thinks to
blast.
best me.
Yeah, when she does that, it's just best to back off, to dodge away. So, yeah. Oh well. I think we're getting there. Alright. Let me check if there's a... Hopefully, I think this might be a leap attack. I don't know about that. I don't know. That didn't seem right. This is the whirlwind, yeah. Okay. Should we try a different attribute? Should we try corruption, maybe? The question is, what skill do I take away to do that? Yeah, it's over here. Okay, the needle. Yeah, let's... Alright. Alright. I'm just curious to see what kind of buildup we're looking at. I mean, the extra fire damage is nice, so that's always a good reliable to go back to, but I'm just curious to see if blight or corruption might help. We're just in the trial phase at this point, you know. See what works, what doesn't.
At last! You've come before me.
Ah.
I shall cleanse all!
Ooh, we're not doing anything. So she might be pretty resistant to this.
Starfall! Be gone!
Oh, come on.
Thinks to best me.
Alright. I don't think corruption's gonna work. The build up's too low for the amount of attacks we do, so stick with fire. Stick with fire. There. Yeah. It was, well, it might, I don't know. It might work, but not for this weapon. So we'll just go back. All right. Oh. Hold on. I forgot. I gotta put our temperance back together. Temperance. All right. Well, we could always summon the Elder again, but I don't know. Oop, I'll consider that. Oop, on the back pocket. I wonder if lightning will work.
Last. You've come before me.
I forgot that.
Be gone! Start full!
Oh, she followed up that time.
Be gone! Start full!
Oh, come on.
Winged mortal, let us test thy worth.
Alright. Yeah. Okay, so I guess her little lunging attack there has a slight delay its little attack thing, but oh well. Yeah, it's one of those, I want to dodge. When she does that little thrust, I'm expecting to be like Melania in Elden Ring. When you dodge backwards, you're going to be like right in her face, but I don't think that's going to work in this game. But it's an attempt. It's an attempt. I mean, we can do this. It's going to take us all episode to do it, but we'll do it. So I think we can get her down to like half health pretty consistently. Or maybe quarter.
At last! You've come before me. Be gone!
All right. There we go.
Start full!
A winged mortal, let us test thy worth.
Yes. I think that's the play.
I shall end all!
Boys break. All right. Here comes the big move.
Rage and drown the heavens.
Let's go, Elder. Oh, just missed.
Immortals guide by spear!
Arc and shadow.
Oh, I thought I was gonna do this the thrust, not that.
Wayforged blade. Red the ice.
She's burning.
Stars.
He's going after the elder.
Immortal strike by spear!
Frost's blade. Thunder the stars. Olivia have I endured, only to fall by a mortal wing.
Strike by spear!
Alright, so this should be... He helped, but...
Start fall.
Ah. Because we got hit by that, we missed it.
Be gone.
Ah. Stop off just to be safe. Oh. There we go.
Mortal scum.
Bai Wuchang. Copper drum. Echo of the Bow Sorcerer. Okay. Yeah. Not bad. That was actually a good fight. She definitely picks up the tempo in phase 2 after her little Tempest attack. But yeah, all in all, it's actually a fun fight. Straightforward. The only thing I would call BS on was her... She did it against the White Elder. She rains down ice spears from the sky, from the heavens. That could be annoying. Although I think the way to deal with that is probably just to like sprint. And just like sprint in one direction, and you probably should be okay. All right. I know I summoned the White Elder, but who cares? I mean, as you saw, I was doing really well, so I could have done it myself, but it'd probably take me like twice as long. But yep. All right. We got a copper drum. Yep. Hand over to the merchant for new product. Ritual instrument used by the Bow people. Avians formerly of the Bow people would use human skin to make drums that would create a dull sound when struck. Legend claims that was how the Bow people communicated with one another. While they later ascended to Avians, they have retained their old memories. Let's see, so the Bow people were like a tribe of people that would use human skins to make drums. And then they ascended to Avians later. Okay. At least that's what I get from that. We also got a spell. Echo of the Bow Sorcerer. That's that frost spell, that frost spear thing. Ancient spell used by the Bow Sorcerer, created as a tribute to the legendary Avians of old, said to borrow upon the Avians' power to control all things during their golden age, creating clouds and rain at whim. While a mighty era indeed, for the Avians of today it is a mere memory to cherish. All right. And that was the spell she was using during the fight against, particularly when she used it against the Elder. All right. Okay. Yeah, all in all, not a bad fight. Not a bad fight. Yeah, figured out. We use Unstoppable Force after she does like her little water attack thing, her little water balls. Yeah, if you dodge both of them, it should be. And if you're close enough, Unstoppable Force knocks her down. So that's good. That's very good. Did a lot of poise break build up on her. It did a lot of stance damage to her as well. So all in all, pretty good. Pretty good. All right. All right, let's go to. The White Elder is here. Yeah, because we helped him beat, I think, his enemy. He's here somewhere. I'm gonna take a quick peek, see if I can't find him real quick. Oh, nope, going back. Nope, we're not doing that. Nope, we're not doing that just yet. We'll do that eventually, but not now. Let's see if he shows up here. Hopefully he shows up here. Let's hope. All right, where are you? You're not in here, are you? We'll find him eventually, I guess. Okay. Yeah, we'll find him eventually. First things first, let's go back to the merchant, turn in that thing. Ow. Curious if he's over here. This is where we came in? Yeah, that's where we came in. That's where this giant feathered enemy's at. Yeah, you can actually see him on the branch up there. Okay. Alright, well, we'll look for him next episode, but let's head back to camp. Turn in the drum, see what we get. This was actually a really good shortcut. This was very useful. Could have made the runbacks all so much worse, but... Alright. To the refugee camp. We'll come back and look for him. Alright, man, I got you something for you.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment.
I have a copper drum for you.
A thin drum skin. Soft to the touch. Now that's a rare find. Mayhap from an ancient Shu village? They say that their dead are placed in hanging coffins, where apparently they grow wings and take flight when the time is right. Rumor has it they fly toward nearby forests. Over time, stories of the Great Feathered One began to surface. Whether it's legend or truth, I'm certain that where the Great Feathered One is, treasure abounds. It's only right I come clean, faced with a mighty warrior such as yourself. I have fine goods aplenty. Why not take a gander?
Well, maybe we're the great feathered ones of legend. Maybe. Alright, so what do we got? A pendant. Increases weapons' blunt attack power. Alright. A jade pendant with a cloud-like pattern that represents peace and tranquility. Those who fled from Zhenwu Temple into the forest were akin to sheep rushing into the tiger's den. Rumors claim that avians inhabited the forest some 1,000 years ago, and that their leader harbors nothing but hostility and hatred towards humans. We'll take it.
If you've got more than you need, don't forget to drop by and support my humble business.
All right. So we got some mercury to spend. One level close to another one. Yes, 'cause my longsword has blink kick on it, so I'm putting it there. All right. All right. All right. Don't need this anymore. All right. And you know what? With that, we'll call an episode. Yep. We start our adventures into the woods. Yep. The woods outside of Zhenwu Temple. Yep. After reverting save state, or reverting the save data back to a previous state, continue forward to where we last left off. Didn't talk to the old man. Yep. And then we started our adventures into the forest. Yep. We took this shortcut out here that we unlocked when we first came into the temple area. Yeah, made our way to the forest through that way. Where I think the first area we encountered was the boss arena. Yeah, I first looked into it and I was like, no, that's a boss arena or a very tough enemy. We're going to avoid it for now. So we went the long way around, encountered a new enemy, like a new feather type enemy. It wasn't too bad. He did probably do a number on us if we let him, but we did beat him up. Moved past him, found some rebel soldiers, took care of them. Climbed up a ladder, just kind of wandered about. Eventually found another spell. This feathered plume, I think it's called. Plume Vortex. Okay. So we found that from a dead Zenwu Taoist. Just kind of continued on, just looked around, found I'm assuming it's a shortcut. Yeah, because we kicked down a tree, and that led us to the Avian Dwelling, where we found the worship shrine, or a shrine anyway. So we activated the shrine, rested at it, I think. And then we went back to that little open area that was like, that's a boss fight. And it was. It was the Bai Sorcerer. Yep. A challenging fight. I will say that. It is a challenging fight. But, yeah, not impossible. Definitely challenging, not impossible. And the Bai Sorcerer, I believe, was the enemy that the Elder in White was after. Like, he asked us, he's hunting down an enemy like a prey and wanted us to help, and if he ever succumbed to illusions to take him out. So I think that's the enemy he was looking for, the Bai Sorcerer. So we took her on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's actually not a bad fight. I do like it. Little mix-ups here and there. I definitely had some timing troubles. Though I did kind of figure out some of her attacks. I'm trying to remember which one it's called. I think she does like a forward slash, and then she twirls around, throwing down explosive spikes into the ground. That one's probably best just to back off, dodge backwards. Yeah, just get out of the range of the explosions. She does have some tells to her attacks, like when she does her twirling thrust attack kind of thing. Her weapon will shine briefly, and that's kind of like a visual cue to dodge, or at least be prepared to dodge. So, especially if you're close. If you're far away, it shouldn't be too bad to dodge, but if you're up close, look for that little flash when she does her little corkscrew attack. She also has like another one where she leap into the air. She kind of glows a little bit, and if you look for her legs will twitch a little bit. That's the point where you should probably dodge, because she'll come down right after that. Yeah, her little backflip into the little 3-piece combo that got me pretty good, but I think I got better at it as we went on. So, yep. And I also figured out that she summons like little water projectiles that do home, but she doesn't release them immediately. So that was my problem at first. I would immediately dodge when I saw her do that and get hit by the follow-up. But when I see her do that, just kind of patiently wait, dodge to the side. If she follows up, dodge again. And then I figured at that point we can use our unstoppable force from our spear here to knock her over, because you can knock her over with this spear. So that's really useful. As long as she's not doing an animation of some sort, you can knock her over. So, yep. For the most part, not bad. So I did summon the Elder in White. He did help us beat her. I'm not ashamed of it. It's just sped up our victory time. Otherwise, I would probably sit here for like another half hour or so just to get the fight. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Although summoning him did help, but it also didn't help at the same time. It did, but it didn't. I mean, it helped in that it took her attention off of us, so we can relax a little bit. But it didn't help in that we couldn't predict what she was going to do. She just kind of, her attack swings tend to go around her, so we couldn't quite come up behind her. Although I'm pretty sure if we could get behind her, we could probably, stance broke her with a backstab and then do a critical on that. I'm pretty sure you could do that to her. I'll have to try that. I'm pretty sure you can. She is humanoid. She is roughly our size, so I'm pretty sure you could get behind her and backstab her. Yeah. I think the best time is when she lands down with her little slamming kick, Like she'll glow up, she'll glow a little bit, twitch her legs, and come down. I think that's the best opportunity to just try it, because I think she has a somewhat slow recovery after that. But yeah, no, I have to try that. I completely forgot about it till I'm talking now. So yeah. Yeah. Other than that, pretty straightforward. Although I could see one problem with that fight, especially after you get her health down. She does her like little tempest attack. She did summon ice spears from above. That could probably have been a problem. Although the only solution I could think of at the moment is just to kind of sprint in a direction, kind of like how you dealt with. I hate to keep referencing it, but it's probably the best reference to go. And Elden Beast boss fight, he'll summon homing projectiles from above. The best way to dodge those is just kind of sprint in a direction. So I think it's the same principle there. She does that attack, sprint to one side or sprint in one direction, and I think you should be okay. But luckily, I haven't tried that. I haven't had the opportunity to. But I think that's how you do it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that we did eventually beat her with the help of the Elder in Whites. So we got a copper drum from that, as well as a echo of the bow sorcerer, which is the same ice spear attack that she used. So that could be fun. That could be fun. Yep. And after that, we tried to find the Elder in White. Couldn't find him. He's probably a bit further into the dwelling, so we'll have to find him next episode. Yep. And came back here, turned in the drum, got another pendant, which boosts blunt attacks. So it might be blunt's probably the way to go. She does have a weapon, so you can use clash and deflects to in that fight as well. But yeah, we did try sword counter. I don't think it'll work. I mean, it will work. You can negate damage with the sword counter, but it won't cause her to stagger, which was what I was expecting, but that didn't happen. So I assumed it won't happen, so we abandoned that pretty quickly. But other than that, excuse me. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, all in all, it was a fun fight. I approve. So yeah, and that's it. That's all we did. A little bit into Force, the bow sorcerer, bought a pendant, leveled up, and that's it. So next episode, we'll be back into the forest. Yep, just examining the forest again. Yeah, there's quite a number of ways to go, but I'll probably start. I don't know. I'll have to pick a direction and just go forward. So there's a lot of ways to go. We just got to find a direction and just go. So yeah, next episode, back into the forest. But again, that'll be for another episode. And I thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time.